My name is Latrina Stokes. I work at the Jeanette Rankin Women's Scholarship Fund. Women 35 and older going back to school to complete their undergraduate degrees, we award scholarships, $2,000. I was actually a Jeanette Rankin Scholar when I graduated from the University of Georgia, so I now went from scholarship recipient to now scholarship program manager.
My name is Jonathan Swinsberg. I'm actually a cancer survivor. As I was recovering, I started going back to school to get a GED, and then it just kind of dominoed in going back and get my associate's degree. I finished at Athens Technical College, and I actually just got accepted at the University of Georgia.
My name is Tatiana Pinto. I go to Agnes Scott College, and my family and I were from El Salvador and currently live in Athens, Georgia. My baby sister makes my heart happy. She's 11 months, and I just feel really happy with her. It's like, I look at her and I'm like, this is the future too.
My name is Ali Eliman. I really enjoy the work I do to help people in the community because one of the things that, allowed me to go to the university is the generosity of others. So I see a large value in paying that forward and being grateful for the opportunity I was given.
My name is Adriana Edwards, and I go to the University of Georgia. I went into foster care when I was about 4, and then was adopted, and we lived in Douglasville. So I just kind of say I'm from Metro Atlanta. I've lived all over. I'm a psychology major with a minor in African languages and literature with a certificate in African studies. I know it's a mouthful. I plan on going into the military once I graduate. I'm actually starting that process now. And then after that, I kind of want to pair the psychology with a nursing degree. So plan on kind of doing psychiatric nursing in the long run.
I had worked in the research field, and it's grant funded money. You kind of sort of know in the beginning that this grant is 4 or 5 years, but when that money runs out, if there isn't another grant, you're pretty much out of a job.
And so having a family, I've always felt like a hypocrite, telling my kids to do good in school. You don't want to be like me working all day and not having nothing to show for it, because it's really a hard struggle when you don't have an education. I never even pictured getting my diploma, much less a degree. And now, even going for a bachelor's degree at the University of Georgia, it's just, to me, it's like, wow.
I believe that the majority of my friends, as well as myself, came here because of our parents, because they wanted to allow us to give this American dream that we heard about in our countries. Every single night we stayed up studying just to try to graduate high school and try to go and meet the same levels our peers had. Even though we don't have the same opportunities as our peers, just a little bit goes a long way, especially what I know a lot of people have done for us, and Yuli has done for us. I just feel like just allowing a crack in the door open for us is a lot already.
My freshman year, I got to attend college for free. I was a Zell Miller Scholar. My senior year of high school, I sat in my technology teacher's classroom and I just filled out fast web scholarships all day. And I won 3, which was about $12,000. When I came to school, my relationship with my parents, with my adoptive parents, it was already bad, and it just fell apart. So basically there's no relationship there anymore, so I became an independent student, and I've been doing it on my own. I was able to get Pell Grant and different need-based aid through that, so that's how I've been able to maintain and stay in school.
The Office of Student Financial Aid Scholars Program, they were able to provide me with enough money to just get into the door at Georgia, because I originally didn't qualify for enough, even just loan money, to be able to attend the university. Zell Miller really only pays for tuition. It doesn't even pay for the fees portion. I actually, while entering my sophomore year, was financially emancipated, so I qualified for more federal aid that helped to fill the gap.
The cost of living is so high, and so I could see where somebody would just kind of give up, because it's very hard to juggle school and work. And if there was more opportunities presented to where people didn't have to work as much and they could kind of focus on their school, I think that would keep a lot more people in school.
If nothing's done to help our students, I feel like we're gonna lose a lot of really, really knowledgeable people or individuals who do have that spark in them to make a change in our state.
I recently went to the Embark conference. I was really happy about what I saw because I saw a lot of, younger kids and people graduating high school that were able to make it to college out of their situation. But I just really hope that we can increase that because I think there's just a lot of room to improve in helping low-income students and all students, really.
I got to make a better life for my family. For me to do that, I had to keep going. But to get that call from the Jeanette Rankin Women's Scholarship Fund made me make the decision to say, okay, while I don't want these student loans, but I have somebody who now not only believes in me, but is willing to invest in me. So let's just make it happen.
What lawmakers need to understand when it comes to, especially students who are struggling, a lot of students, they are not aware of what's out there for them. They're not aware that there are these programs in place. And then also, it'll be like 20 merit scholarships, and then you have to have the 4.0 GPA and all this stuff. But meanwhile, I'm over here. There are times like I didn't have food and stuff, and I couldn't pay for my books and things like that, but I can't get any aid because my grades aren't that good. I graduated high school with a 4.1 GPA. I got to college and my GPA tanked, not because I'm not capable of doing the work, not because I am not smart enough to do the work, but there are just so many extenuating circumstances, just a lot of it financial and trying to figure things out on my own that, could have been alleviated if I had the help and if I had known about help earlier. So it's just making it available and making it known to students that it's even there.